Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a favorites video. You heard right, a favorites video for you guys. I really wanted to start doing favorites, monthly favorites, but deep down I don't know if I can commit to monthly favorites. It's almost like every week I bring something new on my channel, and not that that's a problem. I pray to God that that continues, but I just feel like I'm always using new things, and I don't know if you guys get a chance to kind of know what my favorites are. Like, I present many different things on my channel, but what are my actual favorites? Like, what do I reach for if, say, I'm gonna do a quick makeup look? I don't want to think about it. I don't want to try something new. I know these are tried and tested. Those are the products that I want to start bringing to you guys. So committing to a monthly favorites to me is just not enough window to incorporate products in my routine like that, and that's what makes me a creature of habit. Let's jump into this video because I do have quite a bit of stuff to share with you guys, especially since it's the first one I'm going to be doing for this year. There's probably going to be a few things that, you know, it's probably going to be a long video. Anyways, let me get started. I will say the product, the foundation that knocked my socks off for the past few months since I bought it are these. This is the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra 24-Hour Foundations. I do have them in two colors. This one is in the shade 410 Bisque W, and this one is in the shade 460 Suede W. They look like that. I did share these foundations in my previous haul, my Sephora haul, and oh my goodness, I knew I would love this. I just don't know why I have not purchased it or made more effort to get it, because they're always sold out in my shade, because it's just my type of foundation. It's just long wearing. It gives me the right coverage. It stays on all day. I don't need to blot. My face looks completely, I mean, flawless, guys. Flawless. I love these foundations so much that I don't wear them on the daily. I'll be honest with you. I wear them when I want that special look. This is the day when I'm like, I want to look a little bit better than my best today. I want to look like flawless. I turn to these, and I'm so happy about these. As I said, guys, this one is for, I mix both shades to get my shade, but I also use this a lot to mix with other foundations that are darker for me. Speaking of, I purchased this YSL foundation knowing damn well that this B70 is going to be dark for me, but I also wanted to do a review for you guys. They reformulated the YSL Touche Éclat, now it's called Le Teint foundations, and they didn't add any other shades to it. As I said, I knew this was going to be dark for me. I don't know what this foundation does. I don't know if it's an amazing foundation. I don't know if it's horrible. I don't know how they, you know, reformulated it, because I cannot wear it by itself. Every time I've worn this foundation, I've had to mix it with this one, which is so frustrating, because I know I love this. I know what this does, but I don't know what this foundation can do on its own, because it's just too dark for me. And I don't know, I kind of need you guys' opinion. Like, what should I do? This shade is B70. Should I return it, or should I don't know. There's only one other shade that's darker than this, and I should have known better, because I'm trying not to support companies that don't make shades for deeper girls, or don't make the variety of shades for deeper skin tones. So I want to return it because of that alone. But I mean, if you guys do want to see a review on this foundation before I take it back to Sephora, let me know. Sticking with skin, the RCMA No Color Powder. I told you guys, I had this sitting on my vanity for weeks, thinking that this is a lie. Like, you guys are gonna say it's no color, just like how you say transparent powder is transparent, but it's actually not transparent on deeper skin tones. So for weeks I had this sitting down because I was just like, I want to try it, but I was just always like, okay, you guys are lying to me. I know it will work beautifully on probably tan, light, medium, fair skin tones, but I just didn't trust them, you know. So one day I did give it a shot, and I must say that this is absolutely amazing. I haven't tried it on anyone that is much deeper than me, so I have no idea how it works, but I do have a friend that has deeper skin tone and she does like it as well, which is weird because even the Laura Mercier powder that I hate that stuff on me personally. I prefer a more yellow look, which you guys are definitely seeing right now, and that's why I'm scared of, you know, these types of powders. But I will say that I do love the RCMA no color powder. I do think it works on darker, deeper skin tones. So if you guys have not tried it already, I definitely think that you should give it a try. Speaking of under eye powders, you guys see me do, or I should say use this one to death probably on this channel. This is the one I'm talking about right there, that yellow powder there. I think it's the 501 Sculpting powder from Inglot. It's become my favorite, as you can see. I love this so much. Oh my god, I love it. I cannot, that's what I have on right now. I just cannot express to you guys how much I love this yellow powder, and I have tried so many yellow powders. This one is the perfect amount of yellow. It's not too light, like it doesn't make me look ashy, because I've used it on someone that is about an NC42 in MAC before, and it didn't brighten them as well as it brightens me. So I know that if you're darker skin tone, you can get away with this. Like, I use it literally every single day I do my makeup. Sometimes if I'm in a rush and I just want to do foundation, I just pack this under my eyes and there is my highlight and I'm done. So yes, the bronzer that I love this month is definitely the Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I've also loved this one. Sometimes I just skip over bronzing altogether and use this powder by NYX. I did want to talk about this fully in this video because I'm obsessed with these powders. The only reason I don't want to talk about them too much is because they are about, for NYX, they're expensive. I think they were over $23 Canadian usually. It's their, what is this called? The Hydra Touch Powder Foundation. So that's what they look like. I have them in 3 shades. This is golden, this is honey, and this is, okay, and this is sable. You guys are probably looking at them thinking, oh, they're so light. The thing with these powders is because they're called Hydra Touch powders, whenever you put them against, say, your foundation to use it to set, which is what I did, or I do use them for, if your foundation is still wet or dewy, or if there's moisture on it at all, these powders do go on a lot darker than they look like in the pan. I'm not sure why, because even though this shade is like really white, it's golden. I mean, it's white from my complexion. I literally have to mix it with the golden shade, which is, it even looks light for me. Or this is probably my complexion or what I would use all over my face, but if I should put this all over my foundation, I look like Oompa Loompa. Like, I look so orange because it just gets so dark. But what I do is just I mix both of these. It actually reminds me so much of MAC's Studio Fix powders and the Makeup Forever Pro Finish powder. So they kind of have that same consistency to them, but it's just that it's so tricky to choose a shade because of the fact that the moment you put it on your foundation, if you're not careful, if you don't go like a shade or two lighter, it's just going to turn your foundation really dark, which is what I don't like about it. If you can get your shade though, it's such a beautiful powder though. It's so lightweight. It looks flawless on the skin. Like, honestly, flawless. I'm going to show you guys this palette again, and don't ask me about these blushes because these are some blushes I picked up at a warehouse sale, the MAC warehouse sale. They are Estee Lauder blushes, but they have no name. They literally came in the pan like that. But what else I want to talk about in this palette is this powder here by Inglot again, and this is their Freedom System pressed powder in the shade number 31. This is just a shade that, once again, on the everyday, I'm running out. I just want to put some color in my cheekbones and define my cheekbones, but I don't want to like reach for a whole separate palette. As you guys could see, this pretty much has all the face stuff that I use on a daily basis, all the blushes I'm wearing, and if I'm adventurous, I do use that shade as well in my cheekbones just to make them a little bit more defined. The highlighters. Okay, I spoke about this one on my channel before. I did a review on this Anastasia Glow Kit in the Glow, and I recently picked up the Gleam kit from Anastasia. These are beautiful, and I did let you guys know that these are bomb. Get your hands on them if you can. Right now, more of the Anastasia line is available at Sephora, so it's more accessible, especially to my Canadian viewers. So I did order this one from the Anastasia website, which cost an arm and a leg to ship to me here, and it takes a bit. But this one I got from Sephora. These are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But the one that I want to focus on right now in this video, because I feel like I need to have one favorite of each category, is this one. This one is the Too Faced Candlelight Glow in Warm Glow. I mean, I don't know what else to say about this, because I already told you guys how stunning, how beautiful it is in that video, in the haul, and probably every other video that you guys have watched of me since then. This is such a beautiful, beautiful highlighter, and what I love about it most is that it gives you like such a, I don't know how to describe it. Honestly, I think I more love the texture of it more than anything. Like, I think it has such an amazing lit from within, glowy, just amazing. It photographs so beautifully. I just love this. You can build it up to such a nice intense level, but if I use this every day, like, I have so much highlighters, and if I see this one on my vanity, I just want to use it. I just love this so much. I know, how am I going on so much over this highlighter? Anyways, that's that. Okay, I did not mention this product in the skin, but I'm going to mention it now. This is the Boscia Tsubaki Deep Hydration Sleep-In Mask. Oh my god. Honestly, I have tried a couple other sleep-in masks before. I'm not good with a mask. Like, once I get out that bathroom, I don't want to be, you know, some people, they sit around and they sit with a mask on. Like, I'm just not that person. Like, this, if you are someone that you just want to like wash your face, exfoliate, and you're done, instead of sitting with a mask for 20 minutes and then going to wash it off and then coming back and putting on no, this to me is like a skincare that you put on before bed. It is a overnight mask, and you wake up with the most beautiful, hydrated, plump skin. I love this stuff, and I would highly recommend that you guys check this out. It does have sort of like a stickier feeling, more stickier than, say, a thicker moisturizer that you would use at night. This does have sort of like a film to it, which I think is something that would deter a lot of people. But if you do want to sacrifice that feeling to wake up with really nice hydrated skin, I definitely recommend this. Let's talk about eyeshadows, because these are probably things that you guys don't see me use on my channel all the time, because I'm always trying new things and, you know, giving you guys tutorials using different products. But my Anastasia palette, or this is one of them, this includes all their dual chrome eyeshadows as well as most of the new matte shades that she launched a few months ago, in addition to 3 of her old eyeshadow formulas, only because I wanted a complete palette, and this is exactly that for me. I love this palette so much. Like, this is the eyeshadow palette that if I'm supposed to go anywhere right now and just bring a palette that has everything in it that I can use to do bold looks, smoky looks, color looks, neutral looks, and everything in between, these are the eyeshadows that I would turn to. I did bring some of these shades with me to LA, and this one broke. I think it's called Secret Garden. But I don't know if I'll travel with it again, but if I'm supposed to just pick up a palette and have all the eyeshadows that I want to create any look with, this is what I would reach for. My favorite of all of them, I'll be honest, is this such an inconspicuous shade. It's called Mirage. It's right there. It's such a weird shade because it's just like a beigey shade, and it's supposed to be matte, but it has sort of like a light shimmer to it. It goes on beautiful for me as a brow bone highlighter, or I can pack it on the lid if I want something brightening and neutral for that day. But as you guys could see, the 2 rows at the top has her duochrome eyeshadows, and the bottom 2 rows of course have the mattes. I absolutely love these. Americano is such an amazing eyeshadow. It's this burgundy-ish one. I mean, all of these, guys, all of these are beautiful, beautiful eyeshadows. If you guys want me to go through this palette, let me know. I will definitely do that. But these eyeshadows are my go-to every day for every kind of look that I want to do. Almost there. I want to mention this pencil here. This is something that I reviewed last week on my channel. It's the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Brow. Same idea as I said. It does have a chubbier tip to it. So if you're someone that doesn't like a, you know, like a sculpted brow, these products are amazing for you because it gives you the flexibility just to fill them in without having that very defined, strong brow look. I love the color of this. I personally prefer that type of brow. I do like my brows to look more defined, but I love the color of this one. It's number 40, and I feel like this is the color that my brow should be. So even though I would probably go in and fill it in with maybe something like this, this is the Kevyn Aucoin brow pencil. It does have a very, very fine tip to define my brows and fill them in with this. I just feel like it gives me a more subtle look, but my brows, oh, they just look amazing. By the way, I will link the video down below because you guys will see this thing in action. I absolutely love this. Finally, oh my gosh, okay, these are the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip Colors, and I did state in that review that these are amazing. Amazing, amazing. So if you are someone that doesn't like that whole matte lip craze, these are amazing. They are so pigmented. They remind me sort of like a pigmented gloss, except it's not glossy and probably more pigmented. But they're just really nice. They're literally liquid lipsticks that has a more satin texture to it, as opposed to the matte texture that most companies make them in nowadays. I honestly think that Colourpop is just doing everything right now, and this is a product that I think they did exceptionally well. Actually, that wasn't the last thing, because I do want to talk to you guys about my favorite fragrance for this month, and I've had this for such a long time. This one is Flora by Gucci. It's called Glorious Mandarin, and I'm not sure if it's because it's spring, but oh my goodness. Like, obviously I can't describe it to you guys, but this has become the fragrance that I spritz on like literally every time. It's very feminine. It's very florally because it is called Flora. And the one that I have is called Glorious Mandarin, but it's very, very spring-like. It puts you in such a good mood, and that's just the best way for me to describe it, guys. It's just so feminine, it's so pretty, but it's still mature, but it has other notes in it as well that makes it not overpoweringly floral. I just love this, and as I said, it does put me in a very good mood, which I probably need some of this right now. Love it. Okay guys, so that is it for my monthly favorites. I'm gonna say monthly because I do want this to be on a monthly basis. If you guys did enjoy this, leave your comments down below or give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.